Welcome back, everybody, to Not Real Gamers, where skill is optional, but the chaos is guaranteed. Tonight, we are joined by Mr. Doug himself.
How's it going, everybody?
We are doing, we're going to do North Carolina, I think it is. Is that what we just said it was? I think it's North Carolina.
Correct.
Yeah, we're gonna do Timar, Russia. We just gotta be in the mood for it because it's such a long map, and there's not a whole lot of missions to do, but it's just takes forever to go from back and forth between maps. So, just kind of gotta be in the mood for it. So what we're gonna do tonight, we're gonna do some North Carolina. It's not gonna be a super long stream. People have things to do, so we're going to go ahead and get started, see what this thing has for us here. Now, today's video, we are sponsored by W's Energy Drink. There's a link in the description. But they are an all-natural vitamins and mineral sugar-free energy drink. Check them out. They've got a bunch of merch. And when you do, if you do decide to go and look at some of the stuff, if you purchase anything, use code NotRealGamers. Check out for 10% off. There's also a proper spelling in the description as well. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and take a look at some of these missions here, and it looks like North Carolina has a boatload of missions.
All right, sounds fair.
We have on the, what is this, Pipeline Energy LLC.
Yeah.
We have one that's called There's Prep, then there's Prep. There's
Okay.
Prep, and then there's Prep. I don't know, but it's looks like 4 metal beams, 2
Wow.
metal rolls, and 4 cement.
Yeah, that's a prep.
Yeah, so that's 8 metal beam. Metal rolls are only 2 cargo or 1 cargo slot each, and then same with the cement. So we need a 6 and an 8. I believe, where's the trailer depot here? So we have not discovered anything on this map, and this is, honestly, I've never played on this map before, so I don't know anything about it.
What could go wrong?
Yeah. I'm just looking to see if there's a trailer thing over here somewhere. Now, I am, at the request of one of our avid viewers, I am using a vanilla truck. It's just a big circle. So I am using a vanilla truck. Mr. Doug, however, is not. I'm not going to ask him to use a vanilla truck because that's, yeah, it's just not something I do. So I will eventually go back to one of my modded trucks, but I promised that I would give a good solid try on the vanilla. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm already spinning. I'm just going to try to see if there's a trailer store somewhere around here, because I don't... Normally there's a trailer store at the garage.
Maybe something somewhere here.
Yeah, I mean, I would assume. Welcome, viewer. Welcome. Thank you for joining in. So like I said, tonight's going to be not a short stream, but not a long one. It's going to be about an hour, hour and a half. We're just trying to, like I said, we all got stuff to do tomorrow, so we're not trying to stay up super duper late. I just found 4 cement.
I just see a truck in the middle of the road.
And that's a low saddle. I can't grab it with this.
Is that from a previous run through?
No, I've never played this game before. I've never played this level before. So that must be like part of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've attempted to try to do North Carolina, but I never got around to doing it on the on the original one that I did, but
Uh-huh.
this one, no, this I've never actually driven on this one. Okay, that's a lightning bolt. It's not here. Where the heck is it? Okay, so that's cargo, lightning bolt. Okay. Guess we just keep going down here until we find something. Because viewer, if you know where the trailers are, let us know. Because I do not.
And North Carolina's got to be a trailer store somewhere.
Yeah. You may be able to continue straight. I cannot. I know for a fact I won't be able to get over that. So.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. This looks like it loops around on the map. You know, and actually, this truck does all right.
Yeah.
I mean, it bogs down, but I mean, it's not. Oh, geez. I was just about to talk good about my truck, and then I just see that your truck's already been through the rock and the mud. Let's come out and just. But no, I mean, this thing's doing all right. It's I can see why everybody was recommending it. We had a couple people in the comments recommend this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I see why though. I mean, this thing's not. I mean, for a vanilla truck, it's not doing too bad.
I'll let you pick the direction here because it looks like it Y's off.
Yes.
Or do you want to go look for a trailer store and I'll try to unlock the hours? So,
Yeah, I mean, if you want, yeah. I mean, are you going left or right?
no idea.
Okay. Good talk.
I think if I go left, power that way.
All right, and I'm gonna go. If you go
No.
left,
I mean straight, apparently.
straight.
Oh, no, actually, it's left and straight. I'll go left.
Okay. I wish it just had. This is actually pretty big. This map's pretty decent size. It looks like.
Yeah.
But I like that there's a bunch of missions. I do like that it's not just like Russia's a big map, but there's only like 12 missions. Not really 12, but you know what I mean. All right, well, I found a 2-seater trailer. That's not what I need, though. Oh, there's a
Maybe it
bridge
is what
that's-
you need and you didn't know it.
Yeah. The bridge is out, so I can't go that way across the bridge.
Yeah.
There is a town here, though. Let's see what we got in the town. Well, I do need fuel because this thing is thirsty. Gotta repair my suspension. Yeah, so I'm gonna use the vanilla trucks for right now, and then if it becomes to a point where we can't, it's just is unfeasible, then I'll go back to my other one.
Your call, sir.
But really, we're just here to have fun. We're not here necessarily to.
Yeah.
It's just fun. Probably could have just used a scout vehicle for this, but
Probably.
then my luck, I would have found one halfway across the map and then had to come back with this anyway, so it is what it is. I'm curious to see how it does with a load in the mud. That's another loading point.
Yeah.
For like material. What does it? Let's see what it has. Service spare parts, okay. I think that said auto loading disabled.
Oh,
Yeah,
that'll
it's
be
only
fun.
it's only a manual loading platform here. Okay, well, I mean, we've had worse. Thankfully, it's just service spare parts, not something crazy.
Yeah. Timber.
Yeah. Logs, that would be, oh goodness, we'd be an absolute nightmare. What is this? No, 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 stop, stop, stop. Oh, goodness. So there's a
Wow,
pier.
I mean, with that sound, it had to have been good news.
Yeah. There's a pier here, and I drove because there's a yellow thing. I thought maybe there'd be a trailer there or something, but it's the tunnel that's locked. And I hit A and it said, or I hit X to transfer, but it was locked and it popped up that message that it was locked, so I couldn't steer the truck. And the whole front end's hanging off the pier.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, that was not fun. I didn't go off, thankfully, but the right front tire was completely off. And like half the front axle. Okay, so I've got nothing this way, and that bridge that's over here is out. There's a drawbridge that's out, and then the bridge that's over there is out. So now there is a road, it looks like, next to the drawbridge. I don't even know where we would get the supplies, because there's none of the supply items are over here.
Well, I'm guessing they didn't leave those steel rolls there for goodness of their heart.
Yeah. Oh, you mean the cement blocks or whatever those are?
Yeah, whatever that
On
was at that truck.
Trailer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Need to get a low saddle. All right. Well, I've got a low saddle, so I can at least grab that trailer. Maybe there's a location on the other side of the map.
I'm about to get to the second watchtower.
Okay. I was trying to keep that high saddle because that one trailer that has the 6 slots plus the repair points.
Uh-huh.
I was trying to keep that trailer. So running on empty. So it looks like the running on empty thing is another mission that requires 4 cement.
Okay.
I just don't see there not being an option for trailers somewhere in here. Alright, well. That running on empty mission can go somewhere else because we're going to activate this one.
Fair enough.
And you are in the mud, ain't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it looks like we have to go to the reactive zone. So it's going to take me a little bit to get there, I'm sure. So I'm just going to slowly make my way down the town. And then I can... That place I found earlier that had the place for like the generator and all that.
Okay.
That has cement, it looks like. So when if we want to do this other mission, we can always go back and get more of that. Alright, she bogs a little bit in the mud there with the load on her.
Who doesn't?
You.
Yeah, I do flow pretty well.
Your truck just hits high gear and disappears.
Oh, I thought you were just calling me fluffy.
I would never call you that, sir.
Why not? I'm fluffy.
I would never call you fluffy. Just call you fat. I would expect the same courtesy. Trying to turn over a new leaf, sir. I'm trying to start caring more.
Okay.
I've been told that I don't care enough.
I have heard that you don't care about anything.
I don't. I do. All right, I have. Yep. I'm trying to reinvent myself as a carer. Not a Karen. But a
Big
carer.
difference.
So what's the male version of a Karen? Is that a Kyle?
The name I've heard more and more is just Ken.
Ken? My buddy Ken that I was with, living with for a little while.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna call him and be like, hey, you're the new Karen.
I would probably Google it before you did that.
No, it'd be so much funnier if I didn't.
Well, I mean, I think I've heard that phrase a few times, but I'm talking out my ass.
See, I've always been told it was Kyle or Chad, but I don't know any Chads, so I can't verify that. Oh, I did forget to do my disclaimer. Sorry, buddy. I do vape during streams. I'm not promoting vaping, but I do vape. So that's not something that you guys are interested in looking at or watching. If you're underage, I'm not promoting this. Just gotta
You
put that out there per YouTube
bastard!
rules. What's that?
How dare you?
How dare I not promote it?
Oh, that too.
Fair enough. You know, the one section that I thought I was this thing was just gonna sink and die in.
Yeah.
Is it like as soon as you pull up on it, it's just all waterlogged. I was like, oh, this thing's gonna just sink to the bottom. It's just slowly going.
All right. Fair
I
enough.
mean, it's not setting any land speed records, but I'm in one high and it's just kind of cruising. The PC players have a mod called Real Life Mod, I think,
Yeah.
and you know, like whenever I drive through the mud, or we'll say for instance you drive through the mud in front of me, and you leave these massive ruts.
Yep.
Those ruts stay in the game for the rest of the time.
Ooh.
So it's like everything becomes a lot more trickier to navigate. So viewers, I hope you guys enjoy the fact that we are using, or that I am using, some vanilla vehicles. I would say that I'm thoroughly enjoying it, but that would be lying to you. I'm used to being through mud at like 30 miles an hour. But I can see the enjoyment in this, actually.
You'll get over it.
Yeah, I'm actually, and it's going to sound weird, but I'm enjoying the struggling. Makes you have to pick your lines a little, you know, a little easier, or a little better, I should say. Now, I will be doing a Farming Sim 25 stream soon. I got the farm building set up, 'cause I don't like the startup base, so I went ahead and got the other alternate location. I got the vehicle I needed and got some stuff set up there, so we will be starting that stream soon. Whether it's tonight or not, that's yet to be seen. I can probably guarantee it won't be tonight, but I will be doing some Farming Sim 25 streams soon. So if you guys are interested in that, that is coming to the channel very, very, very soon. Matter of fact, if I have time tomorrow, I think I'll just do that tomorrow. If I have a scheduling. Well, I got to be up at 8 a.m. and take care of a few things, and then after that, you left Pipeline? So everyone, Mr. Doug is also having issues tonight. He has some very bad weather where he is, so the internet does cut out occasionally for him, so he may not that may be what this is. It shows in the party chat, it shows that he is disconnected currently. But like I said, he has a very bad storm overhead right now, so we'll just have to play it by ear. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and text him, see if everything's okay. Let's see. Excuse me. So it looks like he did lose power. So, yeah, so Mr. Doug just lost power at his house. Like I said, it's a pretty bad rainstorm. It's up north right now. So we will have to, we're gonna keep moving with it. We're gonna go ahead and keep pushing through, and get some stuff done here. It'll just be me though, so. Me. Gonna go ahead and climb this. You know what's funny is this entrance here makes me feel like we're in Mudrunner again. Okay, we're transferring over. Make sure, see if it took him out of the party. Did not. Another big map here. I don't. Delivered to the MPP loading dock. Of course, it's way up there. Oh, we got 53 gallons, everybody. Let's hope we can make it somewhere to a fuel station. I mean, like I said, this thing is kind of a beast for it being a so according to our friend, it's going to be midnight before he gets power back. So I think it's safe to say that he will not be joining us tonight. We were hoping that he would be able to hop back on and I could just re-invite him, but looks like that's not going to be an option tonight. So Sorry about that, everybody. Just checking in with Mr. Doug here. What does suck, though, guys, is that Mr. Doug is not going to be able to come pull us out when we get stuck. Not if we get stuck, when we get stuck, because we will be getting stuck, I guarantee it. Which means I'm going to have to get myself unstuck. Industrial boiler? That's a thing? Pack sand? Wow. Oops. So we need to either find a fuel trailer or we need to find a fuel station because this 41 gallons isn't going to go very far. So I think we just keep following this road. I think it'll lead us. Thank you. Welcome, viewer. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. The chat is open, everybody. So if you guys want to chit-chat, feel free to hop in the chat. I tell you, I actually really like this truck. I think it does a really good job of, even though you can feel while you're driving it, you can feel that it's a heavy truck, right? But you can feel that they did a good job with the power on it. I can't climb over that, so. Let's see what this is about down here. See what I mean? Like that, it just kind of pushes through. I like it. It's really well put together truck. Mr. Doug! Thank you for joining, bud. Thank you for joining in. Sorry your power went out, man. I apologize for that. Even though it's not my fault, but, you know, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear it, man. Now I don't have anybody to pull me out of the mud when I get buried. But yeah, you guys can really feel if you ever play with this truck, you can really feel the heaviness of it. Um, and but it performs very well. And look at these. It's just a really nice layout how they did this. Mr. Daniel, how's it going? How's it going? And promised you I would use a vanilla truck, and here we are. This is a really cool map, though. I've never played on this map. All right, let's take a look and see where. How do we get over there? Well, we got to get back over there, so we're gonna hang a right out of here and see what we have to do. Really, if I could just go straight, huh? We just cut straight through. Not my best call, everybody. The heck? Was definitely not my best call. At this point, we're just trying to get back on the road because kind of screwed that up a little bit. Alright, so we just, yeah, that was a mistake on my bad. I thought that was going to be a quicker route. I thought that maybe that was the water itself, but it wasn't. Now we have to get across. Wonder if that loops up and around. Not entirely sure. Let's go figure that out. Well, that looked like some kind of time trial course. Which would be cool, but that's not what we're into right now. See if we can see something from down here. There's really nowhere to cross. Unless it's all the way down there. No, for once I'm in a vanilla truck, right? And I feel safe that this thing can do it. As I said that, we just plunged to our nose. Do you guys see a crossover anywhere? What's wrong with the truck? We're out of fuel. We are out of damn fuel. Oh dear Lord. Yeah, because there's the crossover right there. Guys, we ran out of fuel. What the heck? That's a little embarrassing, honestly. I can't believe we just ran out of fuel, guys. Okay, well, we ran out of fuel. So fuel truck is en route. May take us a little while to get there, guys. This thing is sufficiently heavier and it's a lot less underpowered than the other one, but I mean, we're still in high gear, but all right, let's see which way we got to go to get to the gate. So we'll go ahead and mark it here so that way I don't forget. Then I'm going to cross here. So we're going to do kind of a shorter route than what we did last time. I think last time I was just trying to find out if the road looped around. Now this truck obviously is a little more underpowered than the last one, but I mean it's still doing the job. You know, I mean it's. I don't know why it's only holding 750 gallons. I mean that fuel tank is. It's. We're holding 74 gallons, right? So that's 10 fill-ups with this tank. Now, that tank is not 10 times bigger than what we are carrying on the side here. I mean, that may be a 100-gallon tank, which would hold about 80 gallons probably. But the tank that we're hauling is probably like a 2,000 or 3,000 gallon tank. I wouldn't assume that's under 1,000. And see, I wish that's why I kind of like the vanilla mods. I call them vanilla mods because they're vanilla trucks with mods, right? But I really wish that somebody would do one where they made the fuel kind of accurate, right? Because I mean, Snowrunner wants you to struggle, right? That's the whole point of the game. But at the same time, it's not really realistic to say that that's 750 gallons. Okay, let's get over here and fuel this thing up. So it looks like we're going to have to keep fuel, especially if there's no trailer store around here, or not that many fuel stations. We're going to have to keep fuel in location, especially with all those missions we have. I don't know if you guys saw it, but there's quite a few missions here. So we're going to have to keep fuel on hand at all times, so fuel trucks may become important in this one. So where exactly is our truck? Alright. That way now I just know where the truck's at, so that way we don't have to sit here and guess which turn we gotta take. Didn't think I was that close to that. Looked like we had a gap there, but maybe the hitbox is different there. I do like the view from inside on this thing, though. It's very manageable if you wanted to play first person on this one. This truck's very manageable with that. What I do like, too, is if you look at the fuel gauge on the bottom right, it shows just over a quarter tank, and it's about what we're at here. Alright, refuel. Oh, wrong truck. Well, at least we have a spot to cross here. So we'll go up to the main road here and hang a left. Yeah. Okay, that wasn't too terrible. We've had a lot worse before, right, guys? Problem is we need 4 metal beams. That's going to be expensive. As far as we can only haul 2 on this. We'll have to make this trip twice. Make it twice. Yeah, so we can haul a metal roll and then 2 metal beams. So we'll have to make 2 trips like this in order to get it all, but looks like this truck can handle it. What do y'all think? Viewer, welcome in. Welcome in, viewers. Welcome. We're just making our way back. We got 2. So this place only has 3 metal beams, so we'll have to find a third, or I mean a 4th metal beam. But we do have enough rolls here to complete this part of the mission. Truck's doing not too bad. Not too bad for a vanilla truck. Mr. Jackson, hello, hello. Welcome into the chat. We are currently doing North Carolina. Now, Mr. Doug was on earlier. He did lose power, so and it won't be on until late tonight. So we're just going to go ahead and do a little work here and see what we can get done and go from there. Now, where did I come in at? Okay, so I went all the way down to here. And guys, I told y'all, didn't I say something about that that course being the entryway? I was right. Oh, perfect. Do you know where there's a trailer store on North Carolina then? Or if there is a trailer store? Because I've never played North Carolina before. Anywhere on North Carolina, because I didn't see one on the first map, and I don't see one on this map so far. So if you know if there's a trailer store anywhere on this map, I would appreciate it, because I'm not a fan of this step deck, honestly. Yeah, in the game. If there's a trailer store on North Carolina in the game, yes. Oh, okay. Oh, it said live on North Carolina. Oh, I thought you meant live on North Carolina as in like you just enjoy the map. I think you probably meant live in North Carolina. I get you. Yeah, because this is the first time I've played North Carolina. Mr. Doug, like I said, was playing, but lost power. So, yeah, we've never done North Carolina either. That's why I was kind of curious to see if you knew if there was one. So where have you made it to in the game so far, Mr. Jackson? I knew this was a time trial. I said that earlier. You can just tell by that. %50 done with the entirety of the game or with Michigan? With the first 3 maps? Okay. Okay. Now, so you haven't finished one map specifically yet? And what do you play on? Do you normally play on console or PC? Oh, Nintendo. Oh, I honestly didn't know that they had this for Nintendo Switch. I mean, I guess it would make sense, but I didn't know that they had that. That's pretty cool, actually. Now, is Nintendo cross-platform with console and PC players, or is it exclusively for Nintendo? Like, is it exclusively Nintendo Switch with Nintendo Switch? Yeah, I don't either, because I know PC and PlayStation can play with Xbox, but Nintendo's pretty particular about their stuff. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with playing solo. The reason why I was asking, because if it was cross-platform, if you needed any help with any of your levels or just wanted to, play a game, I'd gladly help out. Yeah, matter of fact, hold on. Let me look and see if it is cross-platform with Nintendo. Is Snowrunner cross-platform between Xbox, and Nintendo Switch. So we just actually missed it. It said that it used to be compatible with Switch um, and Xbox, which is what I'm currently playing on, but they ended that in November of 2025. So we just missed that. Um, which sucks because that'd have been nice to help. You know, I mean, it's always nice to have people help out whenever, whenever you need a little bit extra help there, especially on a game like this. I mean, it's so intricate that there's just so much to do, and one person can get burned out on it. They can. So, 'cause I know for the longest time, like I said, Mr. Doug and I had played this game honestly when it first came out, when before there was any mods. And matter of fact, I think one of the first mods was some kind of purple octopus, I think. Um, but at any rate, we played this so much because when we would get to the end of Timar, it would delete our account or delete my account for whatever reason, and then when Amur, I think it is, when it started, when that DLC came out, when we get to that point, it would delete it. And I was getting so frustrated with it because we were doing all these missions just to have them deleted. And I was getting really, really upset with Snowrunner to the point where I stopped playing. I mean, I think we did it 7, 8 times. We did every mission all up to our Amur Russia or whatever it is. We did that like 7 or 8 times in a row. And after that, I was done. And it's only until recently that we've, since we've started the streams that we've started to get back into this. And I'll be honest, I do believe Mr. Doug was against it at first, because of the whole account deleting and all that stuff. And but we've made a promise that if it does delete it again, there will be no more Snowrunner. Because I can't keep doing all these missions for nothing, So, but thankfully so far we've had no issues, and I mean I'm very pleased with it. 'Cause I mean I had written Saber and complained, and thankfully they gave me my level and my money back that I had initially. So thankfully they did that because I was getting pretty heated, and we are almost out of fuel, everybody. Let's go deliver the fuel. I didn't even see that. I could have just fueled them up right here. Well, that sucks. I should have paid attention to that. I don't know why my nose itches tonight. Thing. Sorry guys, hang on one second. My sponsor needs me to do this at least once during the stream, so if you guys don't mind supporting the channel, w.gg. It's wenergy.gg. I apologize. Great subs, great energy drink. If you use that code, you'll get a discount. But I got to put it in the chat at least once. I forgot to do that. I meant to do that first thing when I started the stream. Part of the whole terms and conditions of the contract, so. So technically it would be... There we go. Now they can't complain that I didn't put it in there. Not that they would, but they did mention that I didn't put it in the chat before, so it's in the chat now. No worries, bud. Take your time, man. There's absolutely no rush. We'll be here for a little bit. So I know it takes 2 metal rolls to make a metal beam. So I'm gonna hit. Oh, wow. Be honest, didn't even see that. I was focused on not hitting the fuel pumps there. will say you can tell this is definitely a heavier load. Struggling a lot more to get up this hill. As you know, as it should be too, because it is. Yeah, I figure those are probably. So those are the smaller coils. Those aren't like the 45,000 pound coils that I usually hauled at Melton, but those are probably 10s or 15s. So you got to figure. We'll just say they're 10s. That's 30,000, and then a pallet of metal beams. Those are hollow metal, right? They look hollow, so that would probably be. We're probably close to 40,000 pounds. So I would expect it to be a little. I would expect it to struggle the way that it is. Mr. Slade, how are you? How are you doing? We're using some vanilla trucks tonight. Now, like I said earlier, Mr. Doug was on. He did lose power. He's in a bad storm, so he will not be in the game tonight with us. He was, like I said, he was in it earlier. He was getting the watchtowers on the other map, and next thing you know, it just kicked him out of the game. But I am doing a vanilla truck run, so this is completely vanilla. So how are y'all tonight? How's everybody doing? Everybody doing well? Remember, guys, we talk about anything here. The only thing we don't talk about is politics, but we talk about everything else. So feel free, hop in the comments, start talking. Well, we'll hold a conversation. For some reason, I thought this truck's diff lock was always on. I don't know why. I do want to give a shout out to all the returning viewers. Thank you guys for showing back up tonight. You guys are absolutely amazing. And if you're new, thank you for joining in tonight. We have a little bit of a community here, not a big one yet, but we're working on it. But everyone in the community is a valued person. I mean, and genuinely, without you guys, I mean, if I was streaming to nobody, well, I would just be streaming to nobody, and it wouldn't be interesting or fun for me. And I'm streaming, even if I'm streaming to one person, that's fun for me. So, thank you guys for being there and just enjoying the stream and communicating and chit-chatting. I appreciate it. I'll tell you one thing I do need, though, is a fan. I have the ceiling fan going tonight at full blast, but I need one of those, like, tower fans that sit next to you that you could turn to, like, 68 degrees and just let it blow cold air on you. I need one of those ASAP. I think I might go get one tomorrow. Alright, so I need one metal beam. Alright, so we gotta head back to... I don't know why it didn't tell us that there was metal beams over there. That is a heck of a drive. And even if we take the shortcut, I don't think that's going to be very short, because that's going up the mountains there. So here's what I'm going to do. The sign needs to get out of my way. So we're going to go over to that map. Excuse me. We're going to go over to the map, and we're going to see exactly where it is. If it's a pickable item, then we'll do that. If we need to bring those rolls over, then we'll do that. Alright, let's see where it tells us the metal beams are. Okay, so they're pickable, but there's no way to get to them. Wait, hang on. Before I put my foot in my mouth. Because before Mr. Doug disconnected, he had just discovered some of this, so... We'll stick to main roads because it'd be easier. Oh, I was over here earlier, remember? And we could technically take those over there and get the metal beams made with the... we can get them made with the metal rolls, but we don't have... That would take so much time and so much fuel to get there. Might as well just take this over there and grab one metal beam and then hightail it back. And I heard this is a good vanilla truck, so kind of curious to see how it does. Wait, did he shift? No. Okay. I thought he had shifted for a second there. This reminds me of like the... Right? So like that... And that's what we kind of... Just like a... I'm assuming like a version. Assume Plaid is PLA. I think that's the comments if you guys think that... If you guys know what that is. What's in here? Let's see if, watch, we'll have a metal beam here. Maybe we don't. Maybe, I think maybe this had that oil rig thing, right? Or was that over somewhere else? Cement, slab. Okay, so that's not here, obviously. Kind of curious. So that's just cement. Okay, so this is just cement concrete slabs. Okay. Well, at least we know now for when we have a mission that requires that. We definitely will need a trailer store to find a generator. Park the generator there so we can keep it refueled. I'll be honest, this thing's pushing pretty well. Now, how it does with a load, I don't know. Or how it even does in really deep mud, I have no idea. But so far, I'm impressed. Ooh, that was a deep hole there. Did not see that coming. Now, I wanted to talk to you guys about a couple things too, because I've noticed that a lot of people who watch Snowrunner playthroughs and watch Snowrunner play, gameplay, they often like Farming Simulator 25, really any simulation type gaming. Now, I am going to be doing a Farming Sim 25 series very, very soon, as early as tomorrow. That would be a solo thing. I don't believe Mr. Doug is a big fan of the Farming Sim series, or that, not that he's not a fan, but I don't think that's his type of gaming. Now, um, I do have a farm currently that is already done, that I've been working with pretty extensively. So I will be starting that, but I wanted to see your opinion on if you guys would be interested in watching Helldivers too, because I've seen a bunch of Helldiver videos as of late. We were debating on getting it. It looks fun to play and stressful at the same time. And I wanted to see if you guys are interested in that kind of gaming as well. If so, please let me know in the comments. I would greatly appreciate it, because I want to play it, but I also don't want to play something that maybe you guys wouldn't attend, you know, because it isn't just about what I want; it's about what you guys want as well. So that's what makes the community a community, is that we talk and we open up and we get our stuff together as one. You know what I mean? So we gotta kind of be on the same page here with these things. So if that's something you guys wouldn't mind watching, please let me know. Again, we will definitely get that as well. Well, the good news is there's a gas station here. I hope that's a gas. Yeah, that's a gas station. Yeah, guys, I'm loving this truck. This truck's pretty decent. Between this and that Caterpillar truck, these are pretty cool trucks. I like them. Now, I don't remember if it was Mr. Jackson or Mr. Slade that mentioned that I do vanilla snowrunnering. But to whoever it was, or if it was somebody other than whoever it was, thank you. Because I forgot the joy of it, you know. I do enjoy my mods, right? I do have my mods still. For when things get really ridiculous, but I did forget the struggle in the game. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. Nice. If I could, I'd leave this time all day long, but. So wait, what is this for then? Oh, so I can store here. Okay, so then why didn't we do that? I mean, I'll put the metal beams on here anyways, but why don't I take... You know what I mean? Just go ahead and do this now, and that way... Then I wonder what that loading area is over there. Oh, that's for the electricity. Right, you put the generator in there. Yeah, you put the generator in there and that's what charges it. Okay. I will say that's a complaint of mine right here. Look at that suspension. It just drops. It's really bouncy. Which can be a good thing, right, when you're climbing over rocks and stuff like that, but it can also be a bad thing if you're hauling stuff and your suspension is sagging and bouncing off every single rock. We're going down to the right, yep. I mean, let's be honest, that was a long way to go just to get a metal beam. But I'm impressed with the truck, minus the squat, minus the really saggy, bouncy suspension. I think that's my fault, though, because I think I put an active suspension on this. So that would be my fault. But, yeah. It's a little less quiet. It's a little loud, a little less louder in the truck. No. Okay. Well, that sucks, guys. There's no crane on this one? Can I get a crane on this one? Probably I didn't see that rock when I hit it. So where are we at? Oh boy, we're a distance, ain't we? Well, we got a little ways. Well, hopefully you guys are having a great evening. I know I am. I know I'm having a pretty good evening. Hope you guys are as well. Welcome, viewer. We are on our way that we rolled over. I was in first person rock. The edge of the rock only dropped off probably about a foot. But because the suspension is so bouncy on that other truck, because I put the wrong suspension on it, it just kind of went with it. We're going over to pick the truck up, pull it back over, and then lift the cargo back inside. So that's what we're doing right now. It's just a mess up on my part. I thought that maybe the active suspension would be better for it, but it's way too spongy. So we're going to bring Big Bertha and pick it up. Now it's right off the main road. Like, well, it's a main road, but it's all covered in mud, right? So it's I don't believe it's too terribly far. I don't want to stop because then that'll just delay it that much longer, but it's not too far. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. I appreciate it. And now, also, if you guys, I notice that I'll get a lot of people that come in and then they leave almost immediately. If there's something that I can do, because obviously the packaging got you in, right? You guys clicked on the video. If there's something I can do better content-wise, or filling up some dead space, let me know. Because I can come up with topics to talk about while doing this. That way there's not a whole lot of dead space. So if that, let me know in the comments if you guys know where I can improve, what I can do to better the stream for you guys, just to keep you guys entertained and to keep you guys watching. I mean, that's the goal of the stream, right, is to keep people entertained and watch. And if there's something that I can do that's better, please let me know. Yeah, see guys, that rock right there is what tipped it over. The tire hit it just right, and we're just gonna go ahead and leave that there. There's no point, right? But yeah, so if you guys know of any way I can keep you entertained, keep you watching longer, um, pretty much what is it that you guys are looking for in a stream, and how I can improve what I'm doing, because that's what it's about, right? Improving what I'm doing, and that way I can keep more people entertained and keep them watching. So if there's something else I can do, please let me know, and what you're looking for specifically. Am I even going the right way? Yeah, I'm going the right way. You gotta see how bouncy the suspension is. That's what caused it to flip. I mean, I should have known better. I should have been paying attention and seen that rock, but that rock, one, like about a 12-inch drop, flips me. Like, and this was the view that I was in when I hit it, so. Hot tub stream? Trust me, you don't want to see me in a hot tub. That would not be well. I think I'd lose subscribers at that point. I think YouTube would just be like, no, nope, you're done. Sit down, go home, you're drunk. Now, gaming while in a hot tub, that'd be pretty fun. But I wouldn't stream that. That would be horrible. Oh my goodness. Be like Hulk in a hot tub kind of moment. Except the Hulk had muscles, I don't. Well, I hope everybody's having a good week so far. I mean, I know it's just Monday. Well, it's Tuesday. I'm sorry. I know it's Tuesday, but I hope everybody's having a good week so far. Don't forget to remember that everybody's going to be pranking you tomorrow because it's April Fool's Day, right? So just be on the standby of that. That does sound fun, actually. That sounds really fun. Beer in a hot tub. Again, though, I think you'd have to be good looking to stream while you're doing that because I think I'd lose viewers. I'm telling you. Matter of fact, I would lose subscribers, and YouTube would probably fire me. They'd be like, "You can go home, sir." I don't advocate smoking, but streaming with Snowrunner while in a hot tub with a beer and a cigarette would be pretty nice. I'd have to own a hot tub first, though, for that. So, there's also that issue. Although my brother has a hot tub, I could just go to his hot tub, stream in his hot tub. Ooh, getting airborne with this thing. And now, like I said, if anybody has a SnowRunner game that they're doing currently, whether it's console or PC, because it is crossplay, right? So if you guys have a game that you guys need help on, let me know. I'll gladly come help out. I have no problem. I do party chats, so we can do that. And you know, if we click, if we vibe real well, then I can definitely entertain the idea of streaming. You know, growing our growing our gaming group, because right now it's just me and Mr. Doug. So, um, there's always room for more people. Just got to vibe well with them and click, personality wise. Oh, little internet lag there. Sorry about that. I do have Discord. Yeah, I do. Actually, let me write it on here in the chat. I gotta look on my phone because it's on my phone app. Once it decides it wants to load up. So, I'm not sure which one it is, but here's both. Because on the phone it shows you two different things. Well, so with joining, right? Normally, what I would do is I would join your game off stream, right, and check and make sure that we click, make sure, because there are some language conditions that my sponsor requires anyone on the stream to abide by. So that would be first and foremost for me, is just kind of going over that, making sure everybody knows, and then respectful. Make sure everybody's respectful, and then once we kind of click and go from there, then we can definitely do streams together. But yeah, I mean, the first couple times probably would just be off stream, just hanging out, doing Snowrunner fun stuff. So I mean, and that's not out of the equation at all. So, what does this say? I don't even know who that is. That just... Huh. Let me see here. I don't know if you can see that on camera. It says... That's what it says. Let me see. Plug my computer in before it dies. Okay, sure. Yeah, go ahead and give me yours. Let me find out how to search. See, I'm still new to Discord. My sister got me on Discord, and I don't really know how to use it. So, oh, hang on. I think it's... Actually, I have no idea. Yeah, so I think I found the search bar. Or is that search and settings? One Hand Gaming 83. Okay, let me look here. Make sure I'm doing this right. I'm illiterate when it comes to this thing, I'm telling you. How do I search? How do you find somebody? I tell you what though, or you can use this link that it gave me. Okay, yeah, go ahead and put it in the chat if you don't mind, and I'll Because I might have to do it on the computer. My phone is... I've never been able to figure it out on my phone. Usually, the last person that sent me one was my sister, and she just sent it straight to my phone, so I don't know how to... I just clicked on the link from my phone. Which, to be honest, is going to make editing videos really interesting because I've never done that either. So once I get the desktop for it, it's going to be quite interesting. Ooh, come on. I think that's the first time it's really slowed down, actually. So is it this way? Yep. Let me actually put that waypoint. I think we crossed here last time, right? Yeah, we crossed here and then went there. Now, do you play on Crunky? Do you play on Xbox or PC or PlayStation? Okay, okay. So you guys might have some cooler mods than I do. I don't know. I don't know how that works with PC. I mean, we are cross-platform compatible, so that's fine. But we'll just have to figure out how that all works as far as mods. If you want to do a vanilla Snowrunner play, that's fine too. I mean, I don't have all the DLC, but I have all the map DLCs. I just don't have all the vehicle DLCs, which that's probably not an issue. But as far as mods go, really only used 2 mods, which is the AGL Plaid 450 and the AGL Western Star. Not the twin steer, the what do you call it? The one you get in the beginning where it's all wrecked and you got to go to the middle of the island to go get it. It's on Michigan. I don't remember the exact name of it, but 4969 or something like that. Ooh. That was almost bad. Okay, while that's doing that, let me see if I can figure out how to search people. Oh, hang on, I might be able to do it this way. Let's see. Okay, Cronky, it said it's sent. Let me know if you get it. Welcome, viewers. Welcome in. Thank you guys for coming in and hanging out today. No, oh, come on. I was trying to engage four-wheel drive. It didn't work. Okay, we're going back to where we need to be. The reactive zone. That sounds fancy. Can't wait to pull that big thing. Alright, so we need to go here. Can we actually just go all the way over there? Yeah. So we'll just go until we get to here, and then we'll just go straight across, down to there, here, and here. Right? No, that's not the warehouse. Where am I thinking? Go here, here, here. Okay. Absolutely, but it's all about the community too, man. I mean, we play mainly Snowrunner. As you can look on my channel, if you guys haven't gone and looked at the other videos, go check them out. You know, we do play quite a few games. I mean, we played Star Wars. We play Grand Theft Auto on the regular. I've played a couple Minecraft videos. I just started Crimson Desert. We play kind of a variety of games, which pisses YouTube's algorithm completely off because they're trying to niche us into something, right? They're trying to put us in a specific niche. And this is the niche that between this and Skyrim. This and Skyrim are my niches that I really enjoy playing. In fact, I'm actually starting another channel here soon. I got to get it all set up. We're going to be starting a channel just for Skyrim, Oblivion, and Crimson Desert. Those type of medieval games we're going to be playing on that. But this is going to be a SnowRunner channel, and the more SnowRunner friends, the better. I mean, you guys know 4 people in a SnowRunner game that are active is a blast. Especially if you team up, you know, two with each other. You got either 2 people are hauling, or you have a hauler and a puller, or a guy that gets you if you're stuck. That's honestly the best time. So, you know, the more that we can get involved in SnowRunner, the more that we can have, the better, in my opinion. So, and the more it makes the community, you know, involved. So, I mean, you know, one day, you know, me and Mr. Doug can play with 2 other people, and the next stream we play with 2 separate people. You know, it's all about, well, it'll be about kind of like a balance, right? But that way the community's more involved in the gaming, because that's what we're here for, right? We're here for community building. We're here for gaming. We're here for fun. There's a lot of terrible things that happen in the world, and we just kind of want a break from that, right? So to be able to have fun with your friends, and I went the wrong way. Back up. To be able to just meet new people, and you know whatnot. That's the whole point of the gaming. Now, and what's funny is that's actually how I met Mr. Doug. It was through video games. I met a friend of his on Sea of Thieves. I was trying to rob him, right? I was on a sloop, and I was already a pirate legend well before his friend was, and my intention was to rob him, but he came up from the bottom of the boat. You could tell he hadn't played very long, and I felt bad, so I ended up giving him all my loot to kind of get his money up. And we just played. We played for probably about a month, and then he said, "Hey, I got a guy who, you know, he's a good buddy of mine. His name's Drunken Duffman." And I said, "Okay, cool." He started playing. Then his buddy fell off. He stopped playing, and it was just me and Doug playing. And so after, I want to say about a year or so, we finally met up. Had a few beers, and ate some good old barbecue wings, and just, you know, he's my best buddy. I mean, he's been there for me through everything. And so, matter of fact, I believe he's coming down for the 4th of July this year too. So He came down last year as well, but just a great guy. I mean, genuinely a great guy, and that's what this is about. This is about building relationships and communities and just having a good time. You know, that's what we're here for. We're not here. I didn't start this channel to get monetized. I didn't start it to make a bunch of money. I just did it so we could have fun and grow a community. And if money comes from it, great. If it doesn't, I'm not worried about it. I'm here to have fun. Doug Dimmadome? No, his name is Mr. Doug. His gamer tag is Drunken Duffman. Just a really nice guy. He's actually, if you scroll up to the top of the comments, he's like, I think the first comment. It's actually when he lost powers when he commented. $71,000. We have 11 gallons of fuel. Let's hope we can get out to that. I think the fuel truck's still out there. I hope we can get to the truck. Ooh, almost hit that pole. Oh, hit that one. We don't need that sign. Ooh. But yeah, guys, I mean, it's this what this channel's about, is having fun, and it doesn't matter the game, it doesn't matter the amount of people following. If one person likes what I'm doing and, you know, has a great time, that's what it's about. Now, I will say when GTA 6 comes out, we will be doing a heavy playthrough of that, and we will be digging into that very thoroughly. Am I wrong on where I put the fuel truck at? Yep, I am. So that truck needs fuel. So we're going to go top her off. Look at that suspension articulation there. Jeez. Now, Cronky, do you play with mods, or are you mainly, do you try to do vanilla builds or vanilla playthroughs? I'll be honest, I'm starting to, I kind of want to do a full, we've done it, I've done it before mods were even a thing, but it's been so long ago. I mean, I couldn't even tell you the last time we did a full vanilla build, or a vanilla playthrough. I kind of want to do a full vanilla playthrough. So, I know that would be pretty challenging. It would be very time consuming. We could even make that a whole new series too. So, okay, good. That's kind of how I do. The trailers, yeah, I definitely use a modded trailer. I think it's there's a slick 6-slot step deck. What's the other one? The 6 with the cargo, or the repair parts and fuel. I haven't done a headlight mod yet. That's very interesting. I haven't seen that. And then, like I said, the modded trucks I only ever use. So I have a 450 that I use very rarely now. But I do use the AGL Plaid 450, which is a monster. If you haven't tried that, dude, try it out. It's amazing. And like I said, the Western Star 4969 or whatever it is, the one in Michigan that you get by the dam. Uh, yeah, it's those two. Matter of fact, I have them on this game itself. Let me get over here and put fuel to this, and I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Excuse me. Let me sip a drink. Yeah, let me fill this truck up, and then I'm going to switch over to my garage real fast and show you what I was talking about. Now, they're both monsters in the mud. They're absolutely monsters. If you're stuck beyond all belief... Are we going to stop anytime soon? Jesus. Alright, let's pull him off to the side here. Alright, so map. Okay, so this is the mods that I use so far. I think we only use 6. 6 or 7. I think it's 6. So, let me click on mods only. So we use the 450 here. This thing is a monster. It's uncontrollable. Not really uncontrollable, but it's a monster. We use the AGL 450. I meant to delete this one. This is the elephant. I don't really use that one, but I use this one, the white Western Star 4964. And I don't know why that's still on here. We deleted that one too. But at any rate, these two will be gone. So we only use those the Western Star white, the Plaid 450, and the 450. Now, as far as trailers, I don't have a trailer story to show you, but the trailer we use, IR, I think it's IR makes it, and it's a gooseneck for the 450. They have a 6 and a 4 slot trailer, gooseneck trailer, and then we use the step deck +1. So it's like you can get 6 on one, or you can get 8 on one. It's but the 8 on one, it's a little ridiculous because what is this? Why do I have a car here? Okay, well, I'm not going to be able to get the money out of that. So the 8 on one, it's to say the least, it's a little rough. You put 2 of those, large cargo containers on it, the 4 slots, and you have 4 on it. You have 4 slots, and then you have the other 2 slots from it, and then the other half of that cargo container is hanging off the back. But it packs, and it doesn't come off, so we're going to go ahead and recover some of these. I might as well recover it. But you can see this is the Plaid 450. This is the white Western Star. And this thing is just a beast. I mean, doesn't matter where you want to go. You just go. Now this is what Mr. does. Yeah, it moves. This thing is not... And I mean, you guys saw how slow my other trucks went through this. We're just cruising along in this thing. I mean, it's a beast. It can get stuck. It has been stuck. Excuse me. It has been stuck before, but it's very hard to get it stuck. I mean, I can go wherever I want with this thing. See, this is where the game doesn't want you to go, right? Even in the section where the game pretty much makes it impossible for you to move in, it still moves. I mean, it's complete. Like I said, it's not that it won't get stuck, because it will. But it is very hard to get this thing stuck. And I noticed that when Snowrunner did part of their coding, there were certain ways they didn't want you to go, right? And they made it really hard for a regular, like in what is it, Michigan, when you're trying to go around those little bridges, how you just basically sink and you don't move. This will still move through that, about at the speed we just witnessed. What do we got here? Cabin. Oh, okay. Sorry, somebody's car just got broken. But even like rock, you know, with the fallen rocks and all that stuff, all that kind of stuff, it'll climb over the rocks. It'll climb over whatever you want it to. I mean, look at this. I mean, the guardrail here. Yep, I want that. And we're off this way now. So, I mean, this is one of my favorite mods. It's a vanilla truck, but it's just, he put horsepower and he put torque and traction. You know, so horsepower and traction is really all you need. Well, torque and traction, I should say, not horsepower. Horsepower is important, but that's over instant. Torque's over, I mean, no, torque is over instant time. Horsepower is over time. But it really is a nice mod. And it looks clean. You know, they didn't do a trash job of it. They kept the same truck. They just, you know, upgraded it a little bit. And it does move. It'll shit and get. That goes the same for this thing. So this thing has a light rear end with not having anything on the back of it. But this thing's the same way. I mean, this thing here is just a beast. It just plows through the same. Now, when you put weight on it, it does react differently. But yeah, we are trying to stick with Mr. Stacks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate the raid. With the with it is, you know, it's pretty nice. Welcome, viewers. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the raid. Appreciate you guys. You guys are absolutely amazing. If you guys haven't followed Stacks, please go follow him, please. He's got some really good content, really fun to hang out with on the stream. Good night, Mr. Stacks. Enjoy your evening. So it looks like, well, geez, there's so many missions here in North Carolina. And like I said, I've never been on North Carolina, so this is all new to me. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. So we got to go back to that camp over there. So let's go ahead and head back over to that camp. Everyone that's in the raid, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. You guys are absolutely awesome. Hope you guys are enjoying the content tonight. Mr. Doug was on tonight. He lost power, so he won't be on until tomorrow. But for right now, you guys have me, and I don't remember who had mentioned it, but we are doing a vanilla run. We were showcasing some modded trucks for a future stream. But yeah, this is all vanilla. Just kind of keep it pushing. We were actually going to do Russia tonight. We had Timir, however you pronounce it. We have to do that one. But I wasn't feeling Russia because it's such a long map, and there's not that many main missions to do. There's a bunch of, like, little ones to do, but as far as the main missions, there's just not a whole lot going on there. And you're spending the whole time driving across the map. So we decided to do a map that we've never done. So this is an absolute first for me, this map. I think I'm getting kind of the hang of it. Kind of liking it, kind of digging it. But yeah, so we're fresh on this map. We've never done it. So we're just going to keep pushing. Besides, and especially like with Amir and all those, we gotta have a patient night for that, and patience was not a virtue today. So, because it can be, that map can be frustrating, I've been told. And again, I've never done it completely because every time we went to do it before, it kept like not uninstalling the game, but it would delete all save data. Now, granted, that was years ago. That was 4 or 5 years ago, but I'm still nervous to go play it because I don't want to lose all of the data. But yeah, so welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome. I appreciate you guys for stopping in tonight. That's pretty cool, man, though, that you guys were watching Stacks and came over here on a raid. I appreciate you guys. Now, again, for my viewers that weren't watching Stacks videos, check him out. He's pretty cool. He likes, he does some pretty good Snowrunner driving, and so he has a pretty good time over there. If you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. I appreciate it. Oh, Quebec. I haven't played that one either, bud. I have not played that one. So when it kept cutting me off at Amir, I kind of just gave up, right? So there's a lot of maps that I haven't played. I want to play them. I'm going to play them. I just have to get to them. But Quebec, I heard, is a fun one. I heard Quebec is a blast. Just haven't personally gotten to it. Is it rough? Yeah. Everyone says it's a blast, though. I don't know. Is that the one where you have to build the garage up before you can actually recover a vehicle into it? There was one that somebody said you could retain whatever vehicles you retained, you could use, but you couldn't recover to it or upgrade your vehicle because you had to fix your garage first. So we need what, two? What is a what? Okay, I'll be honest, guys. I've never seen a medium plank in this game. That tells you how long it's been. No, I think that's Yukon. That was a pain in the. It definitely, yeah. That one, that's the one I was thinking about. So we don't have any trail. Any of the viewers that just hopped in from the raid, I have a question for you guys. Do you guys know where there is a trailer store on North Carolina? Or if there is one? Because I would like to know if there is one. Lakeside Camp. Where's Lakeside Camp? Oh, it's way up there. Well, I guess that's the nature of the game, right? That's the nature of the beast. It's in the main map. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Main map, main map. See, he discovered a bunch of stuff that I didn't see, so. Mr. Doug was through here doing his job, knocking out some stuff. So we have a service hub, spare parts, port. Is it in the port itself? Or is it somewhere else on this map? See, I didn't get this watch tag. He didn't grab that one yet. He must have disconnected on his way there. Near the service hub. Which one? There's two. There's one up by the pipeline bay exit on the bridge, and then there's one at the port. Across the water. Is it the one that I have marked here on my screen? That I'm hovered over right now? Is it this one here that I'm over? Okay. Alright, so we're going to have to... Because I need a trailer, right? We just have to have a trailer. This thing's not going to cut it. So let me... I wonder if I can drop this back off here. Doesn't look as such, so... Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back to Pipeline Bay. We're going to grab a truck and then go over there and grab the trailer. Or grab a trailer. Because this 2 cargo is not cutting it. This is just... It will be here all night just to play one mission, so... No, we're not using the mod ones. Now, do you guys have a preference of vehicle that you guys like to use? Let me know in the comments. The nice thing is I do like now that they fixed was, at least when I first started playing, they wouldn't let you transfer your funds over. So like when I did Mr. Doug's map with him, it wouldn't let me transfer my funds. Now that I've helped out several people. My funds are always available now. Settle high. All right, so you said it's over by the pipeline, so I'm assuming it's that one over there. So we'll go out. We'll go up to here. We're going to hang a right, and then we're going to go somewhere over here. Okay. Yeah, so the F750, I've got a, so I like that, right? Like I like the F750 as a truck. Being a Ford guy in general, I like the F750, right? But my problem is that it's so underpowered. Even with the what do they give it, the 5 liter? It's still underpowered. Yeah, it's this one over here, correct? Where my marker's at? But yeah, for me, the F750 is just underpowered, in my opinion. I think, now, I believe somebody has done a mod that increased the power. Okay, perfect, thank you. I think they've done one where they increased the power of the truck and the traction, but I think they overdid it. I think they made it way too OP. Oh, that's not okay. It's kind of a dip there. But yeah, they made it so much that when you hit the gas, it just yeets you. The Western Star 47XNF 1420. You know what? That is a long number. I'm going to go check that out right now, actually. Let me go back to the garage real fast. It's a truck store. I'm assuming that's a highway, or a... excuse me, I got a cough for some reason. So, Western Star, okay. Nope, that's that one. Is it under the highway options? Usually they branch the brands together. 47X NF 1420 4. This one here. Oh, I didn't know it had all-wheel drive and diff lock. Let's take a look at this, shall we? I always do the fine tune. Oh, and it's got the other tire mods too. Or the DLC, you know what I mean, the tire DLC. Does it have mud tires? That's the question. It does not. It does not have mud tires. Okay. Well, we will definitely be using this at some point. Thank you for the recommendation, Taylor. Appreciate that. we're going to head over here to the service hub and get us a trailer. I think we're going to get a... I want to get the 6 slotted with the fuel and parts on it. I think that's where we need to be at this point. I didn't even know medium planks were a thing. I haven't seen that before. Like I said, this is all new to me, so everything that we're doing is 100% first time. I can't believe I got raided, man. This is awesome. You guys are amazing, just so you know. And I appreciate you guys for sticking around, too. Yeah, so right now I have a high saddle on this truck for that 6 slotted with the... Yeah, with the cargo thing on it. Why, is that not what it takes? I hope that's what it takes. Oh, really? Oh, well, that's awesome, dude. I'm glad that I'm starting to get you know, some reach, because before, for the longest time, my settings were off and I was streaming to nobody. 6 slot takes a high saddle. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I would have. Well, it wouldn't be the first time I've wasted my time doing that. That's cool that I'm actually getting community outreach, though, because, like I said before, I wasn't really getting that much outreach. I'd maybe get 50 people. And then I adjusted a bunch of settings that YouTube didn't tell me about, and now I'm being actually pushed on people's pages, which is nice. Because really, that's how the community will grow, right? So, is that going to be okay? It looked deeper than I thought, but you never know. Now, do you guys like it better with the camera or without the camera? Oh, yeah, I will. I just didn't know if, if you guys prefer videos. So I'm trying to gather as much information, right? Because I'm new to YouTube, right? So I'm trying to gather as much information to see what viewers want, if they'd rather see the person's face, if they'd rather just not have their face on it, what the viewers prefer, because that's what I'm trying to, appeal to. So... And as you guys can see, we put out quite a bit of content in the short time that I've started. Set it to ultra low latency in settings if you can. Yeah, so I don't. I'll be honest with you. I have no idea what that even means. I know what latency means, but I don't know how to do it in settings. Is it in the game or is that actually on YouTube itself? Because so I'm streaming from an Xbox itself. I'm not doing it through a PC. Um, Maybe it's in the PC settings. I'm not sure. But I tell you what, Taylor, Mr. and Mrs. Taylor. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to assume. Um, I will definitely look into that. I will figure out what that is, as far as how to adjust that and fix it. Um, so ultra low. Okay. So I will definitely take a look in that and see how I go about doing that. Because like I was saying earlier in the stream, I want my stream to be as best as possible, so that way everyone, you don't get better by just listening to yourself, right? You get better by listening to those around you. So if there's something I can do better, it doesn't matter what it is. It's better for me to know now and be able to fix it now, so that way I can make better content for you guys. Oh, it's Mr. Okay, good. I didn't want to assume, how things can be. Ooh, yay, a trailer store. Thank you guys for this, by the way. And for anyone that doesn't know, I do this in real life as well. I am a truck driver, over the road, long haul truck driver. So when I mess up on backing up, I take it personal because I do it for a living. Okay, now I saw... Oh, no, wrong button. So it said that there was... I thought I saw like an up arrow somewhere around here. Or was I just going crazy? Probably just going crazy. No, there's nothing wrong with your name, but I didn't want to assume that, because I have a neighbor whose name is Taylor, and she's, well, obviously female, but I didn't want to assume, so I apologize for that. But I will definitely look into that latency on ultra low latency. Now, I don't know if the internet can handle it because, so I currently live at my folks' house. Just got done actually going through a divorce, believe it or not. And so she pretty much took everything I own except for the skin off my back. But, so I'm currently at my folks' house, and they're kind of older folks. So, yeah, so their internet is like, they just got smartphones, so their internet is right about the same level. I mean, we're at like 25 up and like 10 down, that kind of level. So, but I will definitely check it out and see how that works and see if I can, improve that. So. I appreciate that. Like I said, if anybody here is new to the channel, if you are enjoying the content, if you guys like what you guys are seeing and enjoy the the conversation and the interactions, please please feel free to subscribe and like the comment, or like and comment. I would appreciate it very much. Now, I know if you guys are watching, you know, whether you're on computer or phone, there's probably a little icon in the bottom right of your screen. It's a little smiley face that looks like it's dead. Not the best, um, not the best emblem, I'll admit, but Dubby's Energy Drink is the company that sponsors me. I thought that they weren't going to be that great when I first got on with them because I was like, you know, it's the first one, but they're amazing. They have so much product. If you guys, you know, like they're kind of like a gamersubs.gg kind of thing. But they have their own flavors, they have their own style, and it's pretty good. And the nice thing is if you guys use my code at checkout, which I think is in the description, if not, I'll make sure it is. It's not real gamers at checkout, and you'll get 10% off your order. That just kind of helps me out a little bit. I buy stuff from them all the time, though. And I know a lot of people will say that, but I mean, this is the stuff I drink daily, and it comes with a shake cup and everything. So, give it a check. I think I just hit my I just hit my glasses with the with my shirt, greasy fingers from dinner. I tell you, I don't know what it is, but tonight it is hot in this house, and I don't. If they're old people, so I mean, you know, they always leave the house hot. Well, I appreciate the subscription, bud. I really do. I really do appreciate that. You guys are absolutely phenomenal. I mean, you guys came in and rated me and just completely blew my socks off, honestly. So thank you guys for that. Like I said, we have a good group of guys that that play games with us, and we just have a really good time. Which is what this, you know, this is what this is about. So yeah, so with the water, right? So that's kind of how I am. I drink occasionally like a regular Rockstar or a Red Bull or something like that occasionally. This stuff is sugar-free, and I will be the first to tell you, I hate sugar-free drinks. I cannot stand them. But this stuff is amazing, because that's all, you use one little scoop. I mean, it's, matter of fact, hold on, let me shut the truck off for a second. I'll show you what I was talking about here. So, you use one of these, jeez. Did I break it? Okay. Apparently that lid's having issues. You use one of these little itty bitty scoop with this big old shake cup full of water. Shake it up a little bit, and I mean, it's delicious, and I hate sugar-free drinks. Anyone that knows me will tell you that I cannot stand drinks. I don't know why my glasses keep doing this. But I mean, it's good enough to where I have gone from drinking about 10 rock stars a day. That's not a joke either. About 10 rock stars a day. So I drink maybe one all day, and this stuff it's just amazing. It's good stuff. Try them out. They got hoodies, they got hats, car fresheners, they got all kinds of stuff. I didn't even know they had that stuff. They sent me a content creator pack, and all that was in it. My hoodie's in the washer right now, but yeah. But it's spelled just like on the channel. It's not real gamers with a Z, all one word. I think it's in the description. Let me check the description here. Believe it's in here. Nope, that was spelled wrong. Yeah, so it's in the channel now. So if you go to the description now, it is updated, it's fixed. But that's how you spell it. Let's see. Thank you guys so much for the subscriptions. I appreciate you guys more than you know. You guys are absolutely amazing. Now, like I said, we do have a lot of videos. So I know you guys, if you guys are like me, you guys are kind of diehard fans of a certain type of game. But I do have some other games that I've done up on my channel. Give them a check out. You know, thumbs them up. Look at them. Tell me what you think about it. And honestly, tell me if I can improve. Tell me if the thumbnails are too gritty. I know there's a couple of thumbnails that are really gritty. Some of the titles are kind of blah. But if you guys have any critiques, please feel free to let me know. I'm all about constructive criticism. And if it's just absolutely terrible, let me know that too. So, I'll tell you, this is a hard path. I didn't think it was going to be this difficult. It looked like a much easier... What am I hung up on? I think I'm hung up on that rock. Yep, I was hung up on that corner there. Let's see if we can power over this. And you know what's funny is I actually got into Snowrunner because of a YouTuber named... was it Tomcat or TC9000, something like that? I started watching, and then, you know, I came back to the game and found out that he had became a she. Not that that swayed it, but the atmosphere was different. It felt different. So, you know, I kind of went to other streamers like Bay Area Bugs and such, and which, if you guys, matter of fact, if you guys haven't checked out them, give them a look. See, Bay Area Bugs, Jeff Faviano and Civ Ryan, great YouTubers. Absolutely, they're three really good friends, and they give each other crap all the time. It's a good time. It really is. And even though they have, you know, way more subscribers and followers than I do, I still promote them because they're just absolutely... It's about having fun, so... Which is what we're here for. So we needed... 2 medium... so we need 2 vehicle spare parts. I think the spare parts are just down the road here. Agreed. And you know what was the best part about the Mud Runner? Was when you... So me and my buddies, we would take the winch and back up the F-150 and the... What was the other one? The K5 Blazer, I think it was. And we would take the K5 Blazer, hook the winch up, and then go backwards. Like, we'd reach the max point of the winch, and then go backwards, and then punch it, and it would slingshot you. It would do some crazy slingshotting. That was by far one of my favorite moments. But yeah, the 375 was my go-to truck. Or what was it, the 240 or whatever it was? The one just below that one was also pretty good. Wasn't as powerful, but it was pretty good. Yeah, Mud Runner was a fun one. Especially when they had the All-American Wilds or whatever that was that they put on. Oh no! Cronky, the ceiling above your head is pregnant. That's not okay. Whatever you do, don't poke it. Actually poke it. I want to see what happens. Don't poke it. Don't listen to me. I'm an idiot. Vehicle spare parts. We need 2 of them. No. I don't have a crane to pick that one up, so that'll just have to sit there for now. Or did you? Let's take a gander here. Yeah, I'd say that's pregnant. I would say that's pregnant. I would say that's very pregnant. Yeah, that's fucked. I know YouTube doesn't like me saying that, nor does my sponsor, but that's fucked. Be calling a plumber is what I'd be calling. Riverside Camp. That's on the other side of the... Of course it's on the other side of the road. Why wouldn't it be? So we still got to go over there and grab... Yeah. So we still got to go over there anyway, so might as well just... Yeah, definitely don't poke it. But yeah, Mud Runner definitely, I'll tell you, that was one of my favorite ones. And I remember, so I used to play on Steam on a computer. I played Spin Tires, especially when mods were starting to become a really big thing on that game. Problem is, I never had a computer powerful enough to play it with any kind of decent graphics, so kind of sucked. But it was definitely fun. Oh, so Mr. Doug's power came back on, but he said it's too late to hop on a game. He has to work first thing in the morning, so he's gonna go ahead and get some rest tonight. Now tomorrow we will be doing some more. What new project? Yeah, Spin Tires X. Yep. I did not hear about Pavel's new project. We're talking about the same Pavel, right? The GTA Pavel? But what's the new project? I don't know what that one is. I haven't. We only ever do the KO heist. We don't ever really do much else. Oh, really? Oh, that, I thought you were talking about a different Pavel. Yeah, that is, yeah, that would be nice. To go back to the original roots of Spin Tires. Oh, that would be awesome, dude. That made my night, actually. Thank you. And I didn't really pay attention to the fact that he was the original creator of Spin Tires and Mud Runner. That's pretty neat, though. Yeah, because I mean, you didn't really need a whole lot in those games. You were just there to have fun. I don't know about you guys, but I was very disappointed in um, Roadcraft. I was very disappointed in that game. Now, you guys might think I'm crazy, but I was very, very disappointed in the game of that game. I thought they could have done so much better with it. Even if Roadcraft, what I think personally is that if they were going to do another game like Snowrunner, because the whole time they were telling us that it's going to be like Snowrunner, and then it comes out and it's nothing like Snowrunner. But if they would have just implemented building roads in this, that would have made this more interesting. So instead of driving across this water, I can put sand down and build a road. I think that would have been a lot better, in my opinion. Of course, my opinion is really invalid compared to, what they want, obviously, but... Oh, good, yeah, because it's... I was highly disappointed in it. I really was. And there was no customization option. If you guys watched, I'm sure you guys have played that. You guys are Snowrunner fans, but there's no customization options for the vehicles. Now, I know, some of them, there's really no point in customizing, right? They're work trucks, but the pickup truck, the Humvee that's in there, the plethora of vehicles, and it's like, there's no customization, so why am I even... The whole point is to make it your own. So you mean I can paint it one of 8 colors and I can put one of 10 symbols on it. Woo! Yeah, I wasn't a fan of it. They should have just integrated it with this, honestly. So we got a crummy... Arcade. Yeah, that's exactly right. That's exactly what it felt like I was playing, as an arcade game. Absolutely correct on that. I mean, it was... Whoever designed that game should be ashamed of themselves, honestly. And if they're not, they should be. Now, and I, there's so many people that I've actually met on here that say the opposite. They say that they really enjoyed the game, that they enjoyed the arcade feel. It wasn't too serious. And it's like Saber is making simulation off-road games. It should be a simulation. It's like saying farming simulator, and then you just hire workers for everything that you do. It's like, that defeats the purpose of the game. Which, by the way, everybody, that is another game that we will be streaming, hopefully tomorrow, actually, during the day and maybe during the evening even. We will definitely be doing that tomorrow. And actually, when we get on this street here, I'm actually going to put up my... So... on my TikTok, I announce when I do live streams. I put it up there so that way people can see what times and days that we're doing it. So let me actually, I think it's, what is the name? I have a hard time remembering my own usernames. Well, that's loud. Alright, so in the chat, everybody, I'm going to put my TikTok account. I'm in Eastern time zone. And so what I do is what I do is I put up whatever the thumbnail is, right? Whatever my thumbnail is going to be for that day, I put that on, and then I put a title, or I write, you know, what we're doing, whether it's Snowrunner or what time and day. So that way you guys know as well what we're doing. But that way, you know, if you guys are looking at, you know, on there and all that. Oh, you're in Ontario. Okay, I've actually delivered up there in Ontario before. It's actually a really nice place to be. I really enjoyed it. Now we got to find out how to get over to this riverside. This looks like it's going to be a little tricky. I think I just turned the wrong way. Yeah, I've delivered up there before in Ontario. There was a, oh, what's it called? Kind of like I think it was Walmart actually. I think it might have been Walmart. No, it was medication. I delivered to a pharmacy place up there. That's right. The Walmart was over in Vancouver. Yeah, it's but yeah, I put up on there what times that we're doing it. I even put Eastern Standard, so if you are in Pacific or whatnot, you can do the math to figure out what time we go live. And I put the day on there as well. And then, like I said, by the thumbnail, you know what we're playing. So, I don't remember exact. It's been about 3 years since I've been up in Ontario, but I want to say it was Northern Ontario. I know that it was. I want to say I was. I'd have to look back at my documents from, well, about 3 or 4 years ago. It was 2021 is when I was up there. So that's what. I'm sorry, that's 5 years ago. But yeah, it was definitely. I mean, I was in there for probably. I want to say it was a couple hundred miles up north. I want to say it was up north. Again, I'd have to look at the actual paperwork. I don't remember exactly what it was. Am I turning left here? Yeah, we're going to turn left here, see what happens. What's the worst that can happen, right? But yeah, it was definitely a while ago. It was 20, yeah, it was about 5 years ago. So, and I used to haul up at Knife Point, up there at the mines, the De Beers mine and all that. I was hauling loads up there as well. Knife Point was the only one that I think De Beers was the company, but I was hauling for Melton Transport or Trucking. I hauled a pump up there. I think it was an oxygen pump. They didn't tell me really what it is. It looked like a pump. I assumed it was a pump. But yeah, that's really the only time I, other than the the Walmart load and the medicine load. Did I go the wrong way? No, I think I went the right way. I just stayed to the left, I guess. Could I make it up there? No. No, I cannot make it up that. I can't believe I just asked that question out loud. I bet everybody in the chat was just thinking, no. No, you cannot make it up that. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's the benefit of being a truck driver. I mean, I get to go see places that I never would naturally. You know, it's like going to not Montana, Nebraska, not Nebraska, Nevada. Um, at the top of out the top of Grapevine, there's a rest area, and you look out over the massive canyons and the sweeps of the land, and it's absolutely amazing to see that kind of stuff. And the only time I was ever up there really is when it was really cold too. You guys got some cold weather, and I love cold weather, but that brought cold to a whole new level. I think it was like -20, -22, something like that when I was up there. I mean, when I say it was cold, it was properly cold. It wasn't no joke. Alright, hang on 1 second. I think my controller batteries are almost dead. Thankfully, I have backup. Give me 1 second, everybody. And we're back. Repair. Make sure I'm going the right way now. Alright, so it looks like I think I may be screwing myself over here, but I think we have to go to the right. This riverside camp, right? So we probably have to be down at the river. Yeah, 9 degrees Celsius. That doesn't sound too warm. Oh boy, this is not going to end well. Wow, I can't believe I made that. So I should have taken that long road out the side. Hindsight's 20/20, right, guys? Oh, this is the only problem I have with this trailer. Come on. Thank you, Mr. Stump. Stump saved the day, guys. Now, we're going to stick to the lower route. What do you guys think? Think that's a smart idea? No. If not, too late. We're already going. Yeah, so, yeah, up there's a pretty nice area. I really like it. Come on, old girl, come on. Alrighty. Got out of that one. I didn't think that was going to work. I'll be honest with you. Kind of glad I did, though. I didn't feel like winching again. I felt bad winching the last time. How are these little cars getting in here with no... Look at that. I mean, there's some street tires. How did that car get back here with street tires? Alrighty. That was a heck of a drive just to go here, though. Holy crap. Alright, well. Looks like we gotta go back that way. No, that's gonna be... I think that's gonna be a mistake, actually. Well, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got here. Alright. So how's everybody's week going so far? Everybody doing good at work? Everybody having a good time? Or... And do you guys prefer to watch people that don't do mods, or do you prefer to watch them with mods? That's my big question, really. That's been a question I've been asking myself since starting streaming, period. Alright, let's see. Am I just driving the drive, or am I actually getting somewhere? Okay, so this goes straight to that road that we normally... This might have been an easier route to take, guys. I mean, not that we need this route now, because we're gonna go to the other... That other camp, right? Or Lakeside Camp? Yeah. Which, by the way, where is Lakeside Camp? Am I losing my mind? Oh, it's way up there. Holy cow. Okay. Oh, we're low on... I was wondering why we're low on power. We're low on fuel. Well, the nice thing is we'll be able to stop off and get... we'll be able to stop off and get fuel at the fuel truck on the way back. Like mods but not overpowered trucks. Wow, that's pretty insane there, Taylor. So I personally have started a hardcore mode, but don't have any mod trucks on it. Now, the reason why we did this one is because there is recovery, but the recovery is times 6. The vehicle's cost times 6, and your sell is half the value of the truck. Try to make it a little more difficult. But I would love, like I said, I have a hardcore mode. I mean a hardcore mode plus, but I want to do one straight. I want to try a straight vanilla one. Because right now I've done, I think the truck that I have, the white Western Star AGL, I have that one as one of the trucks in there. And it's a little overpowered. As y'all saw me driving it earlier, it's quite overpowered. Let's just be honest here. And not that it takes the fun out of it, but it does kind of take the fun out of it a little bit. Not by much though. I'm trying to remember who said they had it. Who did it on Nintendo Switch? Was that you or was that Mr. Kronk? Oh, Kronky plays on PC. Oh no, Mr. Jackson plays on Switch. That's right. That's right. Now, do you do PC or are you a console guy? Yeah, I was going through the chat, Crunk. Yeah, I saw that you said PC. It was Mr. Jackson in the beginning that said he was on Nintendo Switch, I believe he said. Agreed, absolutely agreed. And I was using all those modded trucks for the longest time, um, on this game even. And a fella told me to go and do something different, right? He said it's fun, but do something like with vanilla trucks, so that way it gives you a challenge. So that's when we went and I did the settings to where it's more money, more damage. Damage is a lot easier. Fuel consumption is more. So I had to find creative new ways to do the challenges and while using vanilla trucks. Now I do like the recover mode feature, but if I can get on with a hardcore mode that's genuinely good with some good people that know how to play and just not necessarily know how to play, but just fun to hang out with and do with, I would definitely do a hardcore plus mode game. Now I know Mr. Doug would not be interested in it because he's not a big hardcore mode guy, but I know that he would enjoy it as much. But yeah, definitely want to do a hardcore mode. And now I know starting, I want to say it's the 10th of April. Um, that weekend I do have class, but that whole week and then that whole week I don't have anything going on. And I intend to do a day where I start one and we just play all day. Like a clear the schedule kind of game session. But I can tell you right now, I would be using this truck. I guarantee. I promise you that. This thing is just. I love this truck. Now we gotta find. Where did I put my truck at? So we gotta go here to here. Oh, it's up on the main road there. Okay. And I'm assuming we probably should go to the right. Where is that? So there's a road over here. That's probably where we want to go. Like I said, Mr. Doug didn't get to doing all the locations because his internet kind of died with the power, so it's excusable. We'll let him slide this time. Excuse me, I apologize for that. Viewers, I want to say thank you guys for your love and support. I really do. I really do enjoy you guys here. I appreciate everything you guys do for me. When you guys showing up and watching the stream and hanging out with me and chit-chatting, I genuinely appreciate this. International Pay Star 5600 TS. If you have, it's in heavy. Okay. 10 wheels, all-wheel drive, and diff lock. Okay, we'll definitely take a look at that. Okay, I like that. Yeah, the crane loader. Okay. Have you ever checked out the 450? It's a pretty good truck. Except the IR trailer pack that you can get, the log loader doesn't load. Doesn't work with logs. But yeah, that's because like I said, this isn't a mod, and if this is doing everything I need it to, so I'd have no problem doing it with just this. But I'm definitely gonna take a look at that Paystar 5600 TS. I'll have to take a look at that when we get back to the garage. But yeah, guys, I want to say thank you guys. You guys are absolutely awesome, and I do appreciate you guys being here tonight and spending some time with me. Boy, I'm telling you guys, it's getting warm in this house. Either that or I have really high blood pressure. I'm not sure which one it is. But no, the water is even warm. Jesus. They leave the heat on? Now, do you know what page that wheel loader is on, Taylor? So I'd love to use it. Now, Crunky, is that Paystar? Like a stock truck, or is that a modded truck? Okay, thank you, Crunky. Oh, RNG in the mod hub. Yeah. He does the Doesn't he do like the military vehicles as well? He does like the Hemet Wrecker, the Dairy Longhorn, or the Hemet, Super Hemet, or Super Het. That's the same guy, right? The RNG guy. He has the one that does the bridge building too. Yeah, I think I've seen RNG before. Pretty sure he does the military vehicles, a lot of those. Yeah, it's him. Okay, good. Alright, so we're going to have to go around that. What I need to do is just fix it, right? But this isn't bad enough to where we can't just go around it. There's nothing... It's not super muddy down here. It's not terrible. Kind of curious about this Paystar now. GWM has some of my favorite trailer mods, all based on real life trailers. Okay. TWM. Okay, I'll have to check him out too. I used to like a modder by the was it Delta? I think Delta was his name. But at any rate, I liked a lot of his stuff as well. He had some pretty good material, pretty good quality builds. He used to have a Chevrolet, like like the 3500, but the old one, the K30s and all that, C30s, with a flatbed on it that would haul one cargo spot. And I absolutely loved that truck. And then for some reason, he got rid of it. He has another one. It's a tractor trailer. I want to say it's a Western Star body style. But at any rate, he has one, and that one's pretty good, but I can't find it anymore. I don't see it on there at all. About a quarter mile out from the turn. I hope that's the turn. Let's check. That's the only one I can think that's gonna be it. This might be a little tight. The nice thing is that we have that truck over there, the other one of these, with the other medium on it. Just in case this gets too stuck and I can't pull it out, I can always bring that truck over. Or I can just bring the fuel tank over. So we're about to be checking our map a lot here because I don't know where we're going. Okay, so there's a road in the water. Now we just got to back up here. Crunky, be careful, man. If that thing goes, you're gonna have drywall all over you, man. Drywall and whatever else is up there. But yeah, man, go do your thing, man. I appreciate you joining in tonight. Thank you for the subscribing, and yeah, man, check us out, man. Give us a look on everything, and we will see you soon, bud. I appreciate your love and support, man. And we'll definitely link up on Discord, and we'll definitely play some Snowrunner. All right, let's see what we got here as far as. Let's try to stick to some hard packed ground here for a little bit. All right, so we're almost. Oh, come on. Oh, see, that's what happens when I start talking before I shouldn't. I was about to say we almost had no problems, and then we get hung up. Almost got it. I don't even know if... I mean, I see the marker over here. I'm just guessing it's over here. That looks like it over there. Yeah. Alright, we're good. I think we're doing alright. How do we do this? Okay, so we gotta go up. Just gonna mark it so I don't. Oh boy. We got moving water, guys. This is not good. I don't like moving water. Telling you guys, I'm very impressed with this truck. I was so against the vanilla vehicles that I didn't give any of these new trucks a try. This thing's just an absolute beast. Yeah, I know, right? Like I'm over here expecting this is about to be terrible, and it's like, oh, it's doing just fine. It's like, okay, what's gonna happen? Is there gonna be a cliff edge that I don't see, or is there gonna be a complete and utter mud bog that I don't see? Got a delivery load of lumber for you guys. Move your car, lady. Looks like a Dodge, anyways. It'd be all right. Oh, that's a bench. That is the strongest picnic table I think I've ever seen in my life. Oh yeah. Well, you see it earlier when I was driving the other one of these, and it was like maybe like a foot difference, and it was, yeah, it was like this here, like that kind of a level of difference on my side, and then the whole thing just flipped over. It was absolutely annoying. Where am I going? The wrong way. Well, I just realized it's midnight, guys. Is it midnight? I think it's midnight. Yeah, it's midnight. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm actually going to end the stream here tonight because, like I said, it's midnight and I got to get to bed. I got to be up early. But I will be on tomorrow night. We will be doing, I will be having a Farming Sim 25 during the day, and then I will have another Snowrunner in the evening. So please come by. Again, check me out on TikTok at Viking8917 for the times of when those streams will go live. That way you'll know, well, what we're playing and what time we go live. But again, thank you guys for the subscriptions. Thank you guys for everything tonight. The raid was absolutely amazing. I don't know if anybody. Let me look on here and see if anybody is playing. I don't know how to do this because I'd like to pay it back to them, right? The people who did it to me, I'd like to give it back to them as well. Let me see if anybody else is doing this right now. Let's just type in Snowrunner live. Okay, so it looks like we have a couple here. That guy's got 347 viewers. Don't think he needs the raid. So right now there is a fella S4GE drives. He's got 5. Let's go. Let's raid this guy. Let me figure out how to. Let me do this. Copy. And then we're going to. I'll put it in the description here, or in the link here on the side. Please go ahead and raid this guy if you don't mind. Thank you, Taylor. I appreciate your time, buddy. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Please go raid this guy and let him know that we said raid because I'd really appreciate that if you guys could do that for me. Just kind of a payback to when Stacks did it for me, if you guys don't mind. And I will be downloading the RNG. I think it's RNG, you said, right? RNG. See, this is the ones I have. I don't know why that's still on. That's been gone for a long time. That needs to go away. You said RNG, right? No. RNG. Was it RNG, you said? right? RNG, yeah. Hmm. Oh, well, maybe it's because I did that. I'm an idiot. Don't mind me, guys. The RNG WL 500, is that the correct one? I think that's the one he was talking about. He's got 2 pages. Let's see what he has here. Yeah, I think this is the one here that, Taylor, I think that's the one you're talking about here. Because I just turned that one on. Yeah, because I've used these two. Yeah, I've used quite a, in the bridge one, that's the other one I used. Yep. So these are the mods that I use currently. Wait, what? So I use the plaid, the 450, the white, and then the semi, and then this one goes with the 450. But the logging trailers don't work, so I don't know why. They used to work, I don't know why now. Um, and actually, I'll probably end up getting rid of these two just because I don't use them. Mr. Doug uses this, the plaid 450, and like I said, I mainly use this, but you know how it goes. But yeah, that'll definitely download. Once that's downloaded, I'll definitely try that out. That's pretty good for log loading, though. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hop over to this fella's stream and just put raid. If you guys want to follow me over, say raid. Even if you stay for a few minutes, I appreciate it. TWM logging trailer. Let me take a look. TWM. You said it was the logging trailer pack. So which one? Because there's, oh, is it the Mega Log trailer pack? Oh, he's got some nice trucks on here too. Is this the one you're talking about here? The Pitts View Mega Log trailer pack? Wait. He's got the... Hold up. This is cool. Have you tried this one here? His, well, he's got like the late 80s, early to mid 90s. Half ton and 1 ton pickup. That's pretty nice. See, this is the guy that I used a lot in the beginning. This guy here, the Delta Hercules. He had a little pickup truck that went with these trailers, and I don't know where they went. I don't know where I took the truck off, but this is the trucks that he has. He's got a pretty decent set. Is it? Oh, you said the Osprey is awesome. Nope, hit the wrong button. TWM. Come on. How many times I gotta hit it? Well, we're definitely gonna turn that on. Turn that on, and when that comes up, we'll definitely turn that one on as well. I just want to check them out, try them out, see how they are. But yeah, you guys see the link here of our last conversation. I'd like for everyone to click on that, and if you plan on watching, even if it's just for a minute, let's go raid that guy. You guys cool with that? Everybody cool with that? Just to kind of show love back to Stacks for doing it to me. All right, guys, let's go raid this guy. Again, thank you guys for your time tonight, and I appreciate you guys. We will see you guys soon, okay?